Okay, so I recorded something, but I didn't really have my audio on. So I'm gonna do this instead. I did some puzzles and then I left off playing some Blitz games, which I lost. So I'm gonna just play a couple more Blitz games. Now apparently I'm playing 5-0, which wasn't really what I was playing before. Is this a move? I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna play this, man. And we will see what happens. Is this a bad move? I don't remember. No, it's bad when you copy it immediately, but this is fine. Okay. Does this do anything? I don't think so. I'm probably supposed to go here. Yeah, I would say that's the case. What does this do? I mean, it stops me from kicking them, maybe, kind of, but does it? I have this move, maybe. Afterwards, though, they just take this. Ooh, maybe I have a tactic. Wait, I think this might work. I didn't calculate it, but I'm gonna say I'm a believer here. Does this work? Again, didn't calculate it, but maybe. Why didn't I just play the knight move first? Oh, because they could have taken there. Yeah, but let's if I go like here, for example, and maybe they go there. Can't start with this because of the bishop. I just need to put some extra pressure on the queen. But, you know, like this, for example, could come from this. I mean, come on. You're gonna tell me here, here, here. I would like to believe that there's something. I don't know, there's a future sack waiting to happen at least. They might castle long, actually. They do. But now hopefully I can just punish them here. I mean, I can start with this maybe. Instead of sacking the pawn. Sure. Play. And you know, if they go here, then that's a redirection. So now this is no longer a check. I don't know if that really matters though. Do I care one bit though? And in fact, I question where this knight is going. Here than there. Where is this knight going? Sure as hell is not going there. Oh, let's find out. Show me. Now their knight hangs. Is this not just a free thing? I mean, they're trying to bring a rook here, but my knight also guards it. You can also just play this, which is extra safe, and I don't mind being a little extra safe. Okay, they're just gonna gang up on it, and I'm just gonna play this, and it all should work out. I guess they might play like this, but I don't know if I care at all. It's annoying, but I don't think it's really a big deal. They can have a pawn back for their knight and pawn, so I have one more pawn anyways. So they do this immediately, which is questionable to me. And I could even start like this, no? I don't want this pushing. Let's just trade. Oh, also this is defended by the rook anyways. Oh, but yeah, I'm thinking about if they push and then there's other pressure, I think. I'm playing 5-0, there's no increment. I need to actually win the game. Which is something I should keep in mind. I'll just push this. And they're just completely blockaded. Do I care? I mean, I can defend the pawn. Why not? I could have also taken here. Probably should have. A little ridiculous for me to not. They like it because it helps them attack me later, but what if I just did this and then defend here and go here, and I don't really, I'm pushing this, I think, so my queen side's over with more simplicity. This and this and this, and it's just all very good for me. So I'm going to start with this, and we're just going to work everything over to this square. I'm fine with them winning a pawn. I'm not really a fan of it. You know, we're gonna play this. And then they're gonna win a pawn. And I'm gonna be okay with it. And I'm gonna have to make sure I play quickly, but I'm off a knight, so I should be able to figure it out. I'd be very confident in my abilities if I had my other mouse, but here with this mouse I'm not actually, which is something to keep in mind, because this mouse is very hard to do all this with. Can I play this? No, I'll just take, then just go here, and this should be pretty powerful, because I'm going to have the open file here, and if they trade this, it's a cakewalk. What's the best way to do this? The best way to do this is just move my pieces. I don't like this, now this pawn's hanging. We'll figure it out. Move this up here. What was the purpose of this? There was a purpose. But actually it doesn't really make any sense to do. No, but this doesn't make sense. Yeah, if I had my other mouse, this would be actually so easy. Go here. No? Okay. Let's just go here. Let's push them. I mean, I have this whenever I want it. Don't care. Maybe I do. Maybe I should. But let's go here. And then harass this thing. Oh my god, this is actually really bad time-wise. Yeah, if I had my other mouse though, I still would feel like more or less fine. Okay, they play that, which is dumb. Okay, that was maybe wrong too. there, I don't know. Go here. Remove this. Oh my god, if I had my other mouse, I'd be able to, like, do this so much easier. Fuck me! Like, oh my god! If I had my other mouse, I would have won that. I mean, it's ridiculous, but yeah. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, if I was better at chess, I would have won that too. But, yeah, man. Just can't. Okay, I'll give one more. Well, I should do more than just play games, though. Although I kind of did just do that. This is ridiculous. This mouse is just really... I wonder if my other mouse for this is just better, but... That mouse is kind of like weird and small, and it's like kind of terrible too. But it might be better for these purposes. I'm gonna go here. Maybe that's probably a better square, but... So it goes... Am I supposed to go here? Am I not? I don't know. Whatever. I wasted tempo maybe at some point. But whatever. I'll play this and then we'll try to play F4 at some point. See how all that works out. I might be down in tempo, but otherwise I'm doing fine. That's a really odd move. I'll play this. It just seems like a waste. Okay. I'll play this one first. Then I'll just jam the pawn in here. Common idea. Do I care? Nope. They were about to lose a piece, in fact. Unless they're not, but I think they are. Okay. Swear, they're gonna go here, right? How am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to go here? Yeah, this is probably best, although maybe that makes this invalid? I don't know. I have to think about it. Oh, I didn't think that was a move immediately. Yeah, immediately was not even a consideration. Here I just do this and just seems kind of losing. Although then they have this bishop move. I don't know, I'm thinking about it too much. Oh, but now they do that. And I've completely messed this up. This is pathetic, in fact. But I'm gonna just play this and see where it goes. They're just gonna go back there. What? Though they were kind of fine, but now I don't know. Does this do anything? I don't think so. I don't think the square actually really matters much. Maybe I like this one the most? But this is a thing anyways. maybe I'm a bit dumb. Am I really screwing this up? Because that really shouldn't be possible. I don't know, we'll just go here, then here. We'll figure it out. This first is an idea, certainly. Can they do this? Maybe with that, but... they have this move. I don't know, there might be something here. But I don't really see it. So we're just gonna do this. And play takes, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, this was really botched. And is there a move? Maybe not. I'm just gonna try to take the file. Sure. Maybe another mistake for me. Let's just go here. Protect some pawns. I don't know. I'll just go here. I'm gonna walk up here. Ideas of maybe this, for example. I'm not really sure how that's ever useful, though. I'm not really sure what that does. I'm gonna push. Maybe start by doing this. So I can do this while this still exists, but is that really useful? I don't know. Just kind of doing stuff. Go down, don't really care. I'm gonna get flagged, which is splendid. I don't understand that one. I'm just gonna go down though. Maybe I should have pushed first. Whatever. Maybe I should have. I don't know. That seems weird to me. Seems like they're just kind of asking for trouble there. I'm gonna go here. Now, of course, I will get flagged, because that's just life. What am I gonna do about that, though? I don't know. Fuck! Wait, no. Still draw. If I had my other mouse, I'd be a lot happier with this. Oh my god, we three-folded. Brilliant. How do I do it? Yeah, but... oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do more puzzles, I think. Because I can't just be playing blitz chess. I really hate blitz chess. I really hate some games. Because I'm bad. I'm mad because I am bad. As the kids used to say, I don't think they say that anymore. What is happening here? What? So they're being annoying. Wow, here would be a poor trade for me. So, I mean, there are maybe at some point ideas of this, but I don't think that's it. I don't really have a clue. I just don't see any weaknesses really from them. Like, this seems like it could theoretically be strong, but I don't think it's strong here. This knight is being a nuisance. And this rook has to be kept in mind too. Here, 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 here. Well, no, not there, but it'd go there, and it just wouldn't be good. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't have any threats to their king. I mean, I find it shocking that this is a puzzle. If I had to make a move, I would just move my queen somewhere that defends the bishop and kinds of deals with whatever threats they have. Which really separates this from a normal game. I mean, really, what is here? Because that has to be what the puzzle is in my mind. But it's just not anything. I mean, I just end up with these two bishops and a rook for a queen and a knight. And I have a hard time believing that's fine. I mean, maybe if I really look to the end of the line, we see that somehow I can adequately pressure these two pieces with the bishop to win one of them. I mean, I also maybe have ideas of this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just try this. But I mean, the idea that there's something here is just crazy to me. I mean, I can also maybe try something like this, but where's the win? After this. I mean, I can. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the puzzle's that because it has to be that, but where's the actually winning part of the puzzle? Oh, this is checkmate. That's cool. Or it's not checkmate, but they have to sack the queen back. I did not see that. Ooh, but is there something better? Perhaps I attack the queen here? To save the bishop. Yeah, it seems correct. Now here, well, I can just play the obvious move, and there we go. But yeah, that's not a good example of a game. I would have never seen that. I mean, at this point, maybe I would have seen it. And I mean, if I'm, I was about to say if I was told that there's something happening, but yeah, that's like a puzzle. I figured out in a puzzle, but yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I get in this part, I could maybe play that by accident. like I could see myself accidentally playing that, but yeah. So then the question is, did this help me recognize something like that in the future, or what? I really don't like puzzles. Well, here. I mean, is my king under any danger? Oh, well, I just promote it. Oh, what? Why is that not winning? Because it forces them to here and here and here. Oh, but they can take back with the rook. Okay. I see. I mean, a free pawn's a free pawn. And then I can get my rook into the action. But yeah, I'm not calculating here, which is probably a pretty big no-no. Well, this is the obvious move. I think it kind of has to be that. Then you figure something out. Maybe even with something like that and that. I'm curious. Rook e5. They go here, you probably just go like there, and yeah, it seems that the pawn is running up uncontested, which is certainly enough to win. You might have to look out for this, but surely then you could figure something out. I mean, you have access in ways. I think I'll do one more, but that's gonna be it. Well, the bishop's hanging. But is that good enough? I'm gonna have multiple pieces to save. I can also elect to attack the rook with the pawn. Something like this, for example, but then this is blocked by the pawn, which is very devastating for me. Because then this moves queens, and that's of course losing. So I mean, there's one move, kind of intermezzo, like that, but is this really useful? It's true that they still have no way of defending these pieces. That might work, and I have a ton of pawns. Yeah, I'm inclined to say that's probably what they want. I'm gonna play another game. In fact, I think I'm gonna go a bit crazy and I'm gonna get a rapid game. Nice and quick. What do I want to play? I kinda want to play G3. I'm feeling it. I'll do it. Let's see what it's like to play the modern up-a-tempo. I may also change my mind and just play a normal King's Indian attack at any point. So I still can play this, and with their pawn here, d4 actually looks better than normal, so... Or rather, with their knight here, d4 looks better than normal to me. So we're not going to play modern. So this is kind of like a terrible Jobava. So how does that normally work? So because I have this, I don't have ideas of that to defend this pawn, so I probably would have to do this. Should that arise, consider pushing this. Here, possibly collecting, although this is weak. I want a better way to defend that. What is the best way to play this position? Because I want to get my queen out, but I don't want to play this. And I don't want to play c3 because I want to play c4. And I could play this, but it seems a little weakening. I don't want to move this knight. No. Yeah, I really don't know. Because I really want to play there, but it seems that will not happen. So we're going to start with this one. We also may have ideas of that at some point. They'll probably defend it like this, but with c4 coming, no real reinforcements, it seems quite nice. I'm just gonna get maybe slightly more developed, or first even play this, which might prevent me from castling in the future, but for now it seems fine. We're gonna play this, we're gonna play c4, we're gonna move the queen out, and we will castle. It's also worth mentioning that actually I did give them the ability to move the bishop here, which was a terrible decision of mine, although not one that will end up punished, thankfully. So now I'm going to be castling queenside actually, and I've thrown away my entire advantage of going first. They just don't see it or what. But yeah, this has been a terribly played game for me. I'm gonna start with this. Yeah, this has been really terrible for me. Exceptionally bad play. So what I've done basically is I've wasted some tempos with these pawns. We're targeting this, which is important after this, but should be fine. I'll just go here. This shouldn't really have anything. Yeah, wow, I've played this really terribly. Play this, maybe looking for this. That's a ridiculous move. Should not. It's just such a filler. It's like, why? Granted, I don't really see what else they could do. Maybe they could move the queen here. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really approve of that one. Now this just kind of makes holes, though. What's my issue with this? I mean, I don't really want the pawns doubled, I guess, but it's not too bad to have those pawns doubled, I think. But it creates some weaknesses. I don't know, I would like to move this knight. But I don't know how. Maybe to like there? Or even here? It's an interesting question. This is probably best. Wait, am I giving him this? Well, the answer is yes. I'm kind of stupid, but maybe not. But yes, but no. I don't know. I'd have to calculate that. Probably not, though. Well, yeah, I probably am. No. Yeah, this is really stupid. Although they might have had this for a bit and missed it before. I don't really know what I was doing about that prior to this. If they don't play this move, though, I feel quite happy. I'm just kind of losing a pawn, though, in my mind. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do about that immediately. Yeah, we'll just play it. Take it, of course, and then I sulk in sadness, I guess. I could see there maybe being counterplay at some point, but yeah, this is pretty dire. But I'm a knight here, move the queen here, and I am targeting this pawn. and such. I did give them this, which might work, but I don't know. I mean, it certainly does something, but I don't really know how that's working out for them. Yeah, this is really terrible. This should just go back, I believe. Actually, I don't believe that. I don't know. Because everything I calculated makes me think they shouldn't go back. This might actually be even more devastating, is it? No, it's not. Maybe it is. So I take it, of course. What am I to do? Now I just play this. And I just take this, and can they apply more pressure? Not really. So it seems to me that I am fine just playing this. Then a pawn, right? Yeah. I have this pressure here, which is not nothing. Not great, but it's not nothing. And I mean, I've traded a pawn for maybe the ability to actually castle this way if I would like. But yeah, it's not a good trade. It's a very bad trade. Because this pawn is very weak. I do think I'll probably castle this way, just so I have a rook defending this naturally. They do that, which seems odd to me, but it might be logical. I can't ever push my weakness. So there's that. They're just probably gonna reroute like that. They ever move off if you use that? I don't know a move to play in the meantime. The move also stops this, so I don't really like my bishop so much. Honestly, I think I'm gonna play this. Is this premature? Maybe, but the reason behind this is I want to play this move. this, and maybe I could generate an attack, but it doesn't look too promising. I think I'm happy to have a all major piece endgame where I'm down upon from this position. Okay. Here this thing goes. Probably just castle out at the center. If ideas like this. It's not the worst position ever. Certainly not a good one though. They should just play b5 here, right? Or maybe move the queen. Try to get rooks to better squares. Maybe even double up on this, I don't know. Here, or what was my first thought? This. That would be very scary. In fact, I might even castle kingside still. But I also want to castle quickly, so I have my tempos to actually do things. So that makes this a bit more challenging. If they play b5, I think I will just castle kingside. They probably won't push this because of that, eh? Here I want the castle, but I don't know if that's really a good idea. I do want to defend this, but it is kind of just defended already. Push, 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 push. Ideas of this also might make sense. If I go here, they have to retreat probably. I go here. Maybe they go here. If I go here, they go here. If I go here and they go here, then I go here. Then they go there. So maybe it's doable in some sense. But it doesn't look great. This also just opens up the bishop, which is useful at least. Alternatively, I can just castle. I can try to defend things in some manner. This is fine so long as they don't move a rook. They don't really have time to move a rook. I'm just gonna play this and maybe have them flag, possibly. Go here, and this is not hanging yet, but it's hanging, so what are you gonna do? Here, if they were to play takes, and I were to play the takes, can I just play this immediately? I'm unsure, but I'm gonna give it the good old college try. This is fine. True, false. Then after this, I'm kind of losing. Losing isn't really the goal here. The goal is to not lose. Maybe I'll castle this way, though. Yeah, I'm gonna castle this way and hope they throw. I don't know. Potentially opening up lines for the rook. Here maybe, and I don't know, there's some threats. But the d pawn is very weak, and I'm not really threatening that much. Yeah, this game would need a bit of a miracle, but not over yet. What did they play? They played that. Okay. I will just go here, I believe. I'm down 2 pawns. Maybe I'm gonna have down 3 pawns. I just need to somehow get these pieces to work, which is not really doable. But I'm gonna try. If I can maybe double the rooks, then this move is a little bit scary, as if I take the knight, well, they can't take back with the pin. This is maybe a little scary to the bishop if it's ever there, because I have threats of that, or I guess I'd go here. So maybe with double the rooks. They're very low in time. Maybe they missed something. One idea maybe is to go here. I don't really want to trade, but I don't really want to not trade. What else am I going to do? I'm just going to go here, but that's not really doing anything, and yeah, this is probably the best move, which maybe I'll take. There are threats of this, though, and, you know, something like this, but then there's that, and that's probably fine for them, I don't know. But yeah, this unleashing this is maybe devastating. Something to consider, at least. And it doesn't have to be good immediately, just in the future. Their queen is defending. Okay. Well, I will do this. Yeah, this seems like it would be a blunder, because I can play this and take that, and suddenly I'm winning, or at least in a drawn position. They don't make such a mistake though. And if this rook were to just move, it would be actually kind of nice, but I can't force them to do that. My knight, if my bishop could teleport, that'd be pretty cool too, but not how the game works. None of this looks very good for me. I think I will just maybe start with this. If I go here, I might have to do like this, which is not good. But, well, they do with this rook. But yeah. I am completely overlooking this move, though. I don't really know if I get the liberty to consider such good moves. And I get a pass pawn kinda, but yeah, this is all terrible. No real hope. There's just never anything. So they have to miss this f6 idea for a bunch of turns in a row, and afterwards I just need the attack to work. Or if they play f6, I might as well resign. But maybe I'll continue fighting. Yeah, I just don't have enough on that square. I don't even have this. So I could keep this, and like if this rook was held down, like if I could somehow take this rook with this rook and then I put that, yeah, so this is resignable, I would say, but I'll go here, and if they take it, it's like I take back, and then I don't know, they can't take the pawn because that would be checkmate, I believe. They can just take the queen though if they would like. Nothing stopping them from such a move. And this is very dire. We need a very high quality throw. Like if they want to play, the issue is this is still winning. I mean, there's not really any way to throw the game because they need to throw the game with like in multiple ways. Not only do they need to make some like pretty bad moves, they need to do so in a manner that's like super extra egregious. I don't know how to play this. I mean, I might as well resign. This isn't fun or instructive. I mean, even if I were to win, it's not like it's making me a better player. You know what? I'm gonna go crazy and I'm gonna play another game. I'm gonna play 10-0 because I'm sometimes curious as to whether or not people in the 10-0 pool are worse than average. Because the ratings for different time controls within a thing are not always going to be the same. What am I playing? Okay. That's dumb. I mean, I think Daniel Naroditsky has recommended that in the speedrun series, but I'm still gonna hold to that. That's really stupid, and why would any human being ever decide that that's worth it? And hopefully I don't lose to such stupidity. Because I mean, this is ridiculous. I just want to play this. Am I crazy? Yeah, maybe a little. What are they gonna do about it, though? I'm like very tempted actually to try that. But it's also a bad decision. Going here is probably also a pretty bad decision. This is a 10-0 game. I need to make moves. What am I doing? This is ridiculous. Also, this pawn's hanging, but I don't know if it's really worth my time to, you know, try to take it. And here I can just do this, and are they gonna push it? I don't know. Now we're just gonna get castled. To watch out for ideas like this, but probably not too big of a deal. At least not currently. There's no tactics. I'm almost tempted to do this because of how they played. This is also probably an idea. Just gain some space. I'm gonna play this. Okay. So I have great grip over these dark squares. This is not a terrible idea. It's probably not a good one, though. I would love to give this bishop a new home. How about, like, here? They could try to prevent that, though. They don't, though. So, poor decision making from them. They didn't see this. Fair enough, though. I'm not looking to deal with any nonsense. Also, this is a move. Really a pretty decent one, too. Maybe I just go here. Go here, I don't really care. I'm just gonna go here, maybe. Seems like it's probably pretty decent. They might try to target me with the knight. So they do this, whatever that hopes to accomplish. I'm just gonna move this back. Maybe so I keep spying this. After they move. Was I not always spying that? I don't know. I don't have a clue what's going on. Go here, if I go here. That's a little annoying. Maybe push the pawn. Or what, I don't know what I'm saying, but not sure I need to. They should be playing something like this. Should be rather inconvenient, actually. So I'll figure it out. Ideas like this. They still don't see it, which I won't complain about. This square seems fine. We're just gonna do this. They finally do play it, but I question its quality. The queen might slide over though in that line. Whereas here I'm actually maybe a bit more of a fan of this than I was before, with the placement of my pieces. I'm gonna just try to play this. That doesn't do anything. Double the rooks. How do I continue to improve my position? I mean, genuinely, I could try this move. It might seem insane, but it actually seems kind of beneficial for me, as crazy as this seems. Where's this knight going? Not sure I really care. Like, would this, for example, work? Maybe slide over if they go here. Otherwise, it's not really a big deal. I don't see why I wouldn't feel comfy just taking. And can I even take here? Because if they take, then I take, but then they take there. So I wouldn't want that. But, you know, something like this seems very strong. And I don't know how I'm going to win this, but just through a bunch of moves, eventually it should end up pretty good for me. I'll just move this piece here, because why not? Is this scary for me? No, I don't believe so. Maybe I just try to go here, or defend like this, try to get a queen trade. I don't see why I would care too much. They're attacking this pawn, actually, which is maybe a big deal. I might consider this move, in hopes of playing this, to just continue my defense, although the bishop's defending well enough. This pawn is my main issue. I have ideas like this, for example, although I don't want them pushing this ever. I would like this prepared for something of that nature. also maybe have this knight move, which would force them back to, say, there. I don't really have a home for this knight, though. I guess I can go here and to other squares. What does this do? I'm not sure I could tell you. Still not really sure. I can tell you, I guess they're getting desperate. Wait, is this problematic? If you're here, but this takes there, so I think they're just desperate. Now what? I mean, they can maybe try this, but there's back rank that they have to prevent first. There's also this fork. Ow. Is that scary? Maybe a little. Like this, for example. And we're just kind of winning a bit of material. Yeah, I don't see why I would mind playing this. And then we're going to end up with a rook here, and we're going to have lost the exchange, but we're still up a piece and we're attacking this. So I just don't see why I care much. So I just take like this, and I don't think they should have any follow-up, really. You know, if I go here and they go here, then I go, say, here, and they go here, and I go here, and nothing's happening. So I will just take like this, instead of with maybe the queen or something of that nature. They're just going to check me because they have no idea what else to do, which is fair enough. What is that doing? They're just checking me, I think. So I'm just going to go here. Go here, then they're blocking this diagonal. And I've won my pawns back, which is the important part, I suppose. Yeah, here they just have no threats ever. Because they have no checks on diagonal. Rook's covering this and nothing else matters. I might try to move the bishop here, close the diagonal, and maybe create threats there. Okay. Try to push this, which makes sense, but there's that and that, and it's like, eh. Let's just take here. I don't see why it matters too much what I do. So we'll just take the pawn, nice and simple. And maybe take this pawn, or, okay, they do that. Maybe I should try to win the pawn, so. Perhaps that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll start with this. Try to play this. Okay. They kind of start to go for it, but I don't think this should end in anything. Just go here. I did give them the ability to maybe try to go after me here, but I mean, I'm threatening this, so I don't think they're ever going to actually have a chance to get that and have it be threatening. That seems crazy to me. Them pushing this shouldn't be an issue with these pieces so close to my king. am in time pressure. I'll just go here. I'm threatening checkmate, and I'm threatening trade maybe. They really have to babysit all these pieces all the time, which is very nice for me. I'm starting to maybe win this. Yes, I will take it. I'll play this. Takes. I can just go here. And they don't have anything in time. And this should be very trivial. Walk this up. Maybe push this, because I need to get this to the other side. I wanted the bishop covering this, but I don't really need the bishop covering it now that I've played this. Whatever. What should I take with? I don't know. I'll just take with check, and then I will maybe. I'm having massive deja vu. I've definitely had this position before. Oh my god, I've literally had this position before. Like, I swear I've had this position before. Like, I've literally had this exact position before. I've definitely had this position before. Oh, now I haven't. I haven't had this position. But, like, I swear I've had this position before. Like, I'm actually, the deja vu is so massive. I guess that's what happens when you play chess. Ooh, that's incorrect for them. They should have done something with this pawn. Now it's too late for them to do that. And this is very trivial. We'll have a bishop and two pawns. I mean, you can deliver checks, it's not gonna save you. I'm just gonna go here, then here. Push it. I mean, there are multiple ways to do this. I could do something fancy with that and the pawn getting sacked, because it's discovered and then you trade here, but why would I do that? That's slower. Okay, a nice wall. Cut them off. I don't know what I'm doing, this is a bit ridiculous. But what does it matter? They have squares still. They move on over. They have squares still. Go here, they have squares still. Go here, they have squares still. Oh my god, I fucked this up. Just go here. Oh my god, I fucked this up. Wait, let me go back. Fuck, I need to think about this. Is that me? Yeah, okay. That's not good. Yeah, I can't be so sloppy. That's terrible. I mean, I can't be doing that. But whatever. Whatever. I did it, I guess. But Yeah, that's... oh my god. It's a mix of wanting to do it the simplest way and also not wanting to do it the simplest way. I need to just pick one, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, they don't have the score to harass my rook. So yeah, I do this, and they don't have these squares, and it's okay. But yeah, that was really bad. Really, really bad.